Genghis Khan, born Temujin, emerged from a world of violence and chaos. The Mongolian steppes of the 12th century were a ruthless place. Tribes constantly warred, betrayal and bloodshed were commonplace. Temujin's own father, a chieftain, was poisoned by a rival tribe when Temujin was just a boy. This event thrust young Temujin into a world of hardship and danger. He faced starvation, slavery, and constant threats. These trials, however, forged his character. He learned the importance of loyalty, strategy, and ruthlessness. He became a skilled warrior and a charismatic leader. Through alliances and conquest, Temujin began to unite the fractured Mongol tribes. He broke the power of rival clans and established a new order based on merit and loyalty, not bloodlines. His vision was to create a united Mongolia, strong enough to dominate its neighbors and secure peace for its people. In 1206, a council of Mongol leaders recognized his achievements and proclaimed him Genghis Khan, the Great Khan, ruler of all Mongols. Genghis Khan's rise did not go unnoticed. Powerful empires surrounded the Mongolian steppe, and many saw the newly united Mongols as a threat. The Jin Dynasty of northern China, the Khwarezmian Empire to the west, and the Tangut state of western Xia all became embroiled in conflict with the Great Khan. The Jin Dynasty, wealthy and arrogant, presented the first major challenge. Their armies dwarfed the Mongols in size, but Genghis Khan used his superior tactics and mobility to devastating effect. He outmaneuvered the Jin armies, exploited their weaknesses, and ultimately conquered their northern territories. The Khwarezmian Empire, stretching across Central Asia, proved a more formidable foe. After a diplomatic mission was massacred, Genghis Khan unleashed the full fury of the Mongol army. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara, centers of Islamic learning and culture, were destroyed. The Khwarezmian Shah was hunted down, his empire shattered. Genghis Khan's success stemmed from his innovative military strategies and the unique strengths of his Mongol warriors. The Mongol army was built around light cavalry archery. Mounted archers could rain down arrows on the enemy from a distance, harassing and demoralizing them. The Mongol warriors were also masters of maneuver warfare, using feigned retreats and encirclements to lure enemies into traps. Discipline and organization were paramount. Genghis Khan implemented a decimal system, dividing his army into units of 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000, ensuring clear lines of command and control. He also understood the importance of logistics. His armies lived off the land, and he established a sophisticated courier system to maintain communication across vast distances. Beyond traditional warfare, Genghis Khan utilized psychological warfare to great effect. He often offered cities the chance to surrender peacefully, promising to spare their lives and property if they submitted. Those who resisted faced utter annihilation. This tactic sowed terror among his enemies, encouraging surrender and minimizing Mongol casualties. Section 4. Terrors and Triumphs. Genghis Khan's conquests were brutal, leaving a trail of destruction and death across Asia. Cities that dared to resist were sacked, and their inhabitants massacred. The Mongol conquests led to significant loss of life, with estimates ranging in the tens of millions. However, Genghis Khan was not driven solely by bloodlust. He saw himself as a unifier, a bringer of order to a chaotic world. He despised treachery and admired loyalty above all else. He promoted individuals based on merit, regardless of their ethnicity or religion. He established a unified legal code, the Yasa, which emphasized justice and accountability, even for the powerful. Under his rule, the Silk Road flourished, connecting East and West and facilitating an unprecedented exchange of goods, ideas, and culture. Genghis Khan's reign also saw a remarkable degree of religious tolerance. While he himself followed the shamanistic beliefs of his ancestors, he allowed freedom of worship for his subjects. He exempted religious institutions from taxation and consulted with Buddhist, Taoist, Muslim, and Christian leaders. Section 5. Legacy of the Steppes. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his empire continued to expand under his successors. By the time of his grandson, Kublai Khan, the Mongol Empire encompassed nearly a quarter of the Earth's landmass, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. The impact of Genghis Khan's conquests and his empire on world history is immeasurable. He connected East and West, facilitated trade and cultural exchange, and laid the groundwork for the rise of new empires and dynasties. His military innovations and strategies influenced warfare for centuries. His legal code and policies of religious tolerance provided a model for later rulers. While his conquests were undeniably brutal, his reign also ushered in a period of stability and prosperity across vast swaths of Asia, known as the Pax Mongolica. Genghis Khan's story is a testament to the power of ambition, leadership, and the enduring human spirit. He rose from humble beginnings to conquer empires, leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. His enemies, despite their power and resources, ultimately underestimated the will of the steppe warrior who would become a legend.